Shalom, Michael. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching His word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And today, I just want to title this lesson, Justice. And that is what Yahweh Shai is bringing on the earth. Beginning with these prophecies arising. And show you that the Lord, He's a just power. This devil, Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man, have done nothing but wickedness, throughout the centuries. Spreading forth wickedness and abominations, and bloodshed and murder and lies. And this is what you get today. But the Lord is going to uproot all that, and the very things that He brought upon the earth is going to come upon Him. So, matter of fact, we're going to start off in the book of Psalm 58. Because at the end of the day, justice will prevail, man. The Lord is not going to allow this man to escape. Matter of fact, before we get this, let's get that in the book of Sirach. See, this devil is not going to escape. All his work in, put in this horrendous acts he'll put in. Now it's time to reap it. So let's get this in the book of Sirach 16. Sirach 16, and I start at verse 11. It says, "And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is marvel if he escaped unpunished." And when you jump up on this, it talks about how the Lord, He didn't pretty much wink at the sons of God in the time of the flood. In the wilderness, the Lord pretty much killed out a whole generation. You see these different acts where wickedness or evil was present. And the Lord didn't just let that shit slide, man. That's why I said, if there be one stiff neck among the people, it's marvel if he escaped unpunished. So the Lord, then allow His people to escape. How much more the other nations? Especially the nation that He created to hate, which are the Edomites. It says, for mercy and wrath are with Him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure. And guess what? Both is on display now. By the way of these words, the Lord is speaking peace and forgiveness and mercy. By the way of the Lord giving us this understanding. That's that peace offering. But also that wrath, that displeasure, that hate, that war. The Lord speaking it by the way of these prophecies, man. It says, as His mercy is great, so is His correction also. He judges a man according to his work. So that's why we read concerning the judgment of this devil. It talks about how he's going into captivity, and how this place will be violently uprooted by the way of war. This is what he worked for. He put in 40 hours. That's what he's gonna get. He's known as the son of perdition. So his path consisted of destruction. So that's why his fate is destruction. It says the sinner shall not escape with his spoils. See? And the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. See? So this he's not going to escape with the spoils. He's not going to implement his new world order and get it off the ground. No. He already done his dirt. Now it's time to get paid for the dirt that you have done. So matter of fact, I'm just going back. Justice, man. See, Yahweh Shema Shai is about justice. There's a power that judges on earth. You know, you had Jake will get so messed up about slavery. You're not getting the full understanding of it. Nigga probably just watched, 12 Years a Slave or Django or something. And Jake would get, messed up. Because those stories, what a Django, it was spiritual. The master's house blew up at the end. But overall, you watch the end of these slavery. It's not like at the end, slaves get the upper hand. Ultimately at the end, they still locked up. They still in subjection. They still 18. You know what I mean? It's 1865 now instead of 18. It's still in subjection. There's no form of victory or overcoming. That's for this lifetime. This devil had to run his course. So let's get this in the book of Psalm 58 in verse 10. It says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. See? It says you can see Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring forth that vengeance. And the righteous you see the reaction of the righteous, they're going to rejoice. Matter of fact, I believe that's also in Revelation 18 when the Lord bring forth that destruction upon America. We're going to rejoice, man. See, that's all part of the justice. Yep, Revelation 18 and 20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. See? Justice, man. Matter of fact, let's get something else real quick in the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter. I believe it's Baruch 4. I'm just going to. Let's see. Matter of fact, Baruch 4 in I just started 30. It said, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. See? And this is in this time. The Lord, that Jerusalem, the city of peace, that's concerning the elect, man. And the Lord, giving us this truth, this that comfort. Why? It says, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. So this is part of that report. The Lord comforting us by the way of sending the misery upon this place. It said upon the cities that we have served. The miserable she that received thy son, which is America. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. See, that's the justice, man. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai is bringing on earth. And this is by the way of the prophecies arising. And ultimately, we're going to put this man in captivity. Jake want to talk about reparation and being repaired. That's how we're going to be repaired. That's how we're going to be a sovereign and whole and blessed. Once you have subjects. So going back to Psalms 58. Psalms chapter 58 and verse 10 again. It says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a power that judge of in the earth. See, yet the Lord ain't just have creation and then just let the wheel go. No, Yahweh Shai is the one that dictates the coming and goings of men. And now we in a time of Lord bringing justice. And it's going to be known that the Lord did it by the way how he overthrew this devil, man. Let's see. Now let's get some of these justice scriptures. Let's see another one. Let's see. I think it might be yep. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. See, as you can see, it's the Lord. He's behind all this. He's the one that's going to flip the script. So these devils devoured us. They capitalized off our downfall. They benefited and was nourished from us being subjected, man. Now we're going to be nourished by the way of you being in subjection. That's why it talks about that in Isaiah the 60th chapter. We shall suck the breast of kings. Matter of fact, let's get that. Because that's going to be part of that being repaired. See, the Lord smote us by putting us in slavery. So you ain't going to be healed fully by getting a good job. To really fully be healed, you have to be a ruler. Because we are princes. So a prince don't be restored by becoming an employer. No, he's being restored by becoming a prince once again. So let's see. Oh yeah, Isaiah 60, I believe. Isaiah 60. Yep, Isaiah 60, and I started I'm gonna read 10. I'm gonna jump down. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. See, so it's not like we're gonna build, and they're gonna, just like how the curses, when you read the curses of Deuteronomy 28, it talks about how we shall build and not dwell therein. That's gonna be for these other nations. They're gonna build our palaces, our cities. But they're not going to dwell in it. It's going to be for us. And the king is going to minister. So these kings is going to be servants. It says, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So you can see how the Lord smote us by the way of, sending, allowing us to be overthrown by the enemy. So how the Lord's going to show favor? By having us overcome them. So I'm going to jump down to verse 16. It says, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. So there's these different resources, man. How we was going back, how we was devoured everything pretty much. They own us, they own everything we got. So that's how it's going to be. Everything they own is going to be ours. So going back to Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a praise. See, so is the Lord. He's behind it. And that's justice once again. We was the prey, now they're the prey. We was captives, now they're captives. We was once devoured, now they're being devoured. It says, continue on. It says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. So as you can see, the Lord part of restoring and that justice being served, the Lord giving the enemies into our hands. It says, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, who no man seeketh out. So you can see how the Lord's going to restore that health by giving our enemies over unto us, man. But that's justice, going back to hardcore slavery. Even up to this day, we're in bondage. And it's to the point where, it's mental and our people don't get it. Where we still slaves, but at the end of the day, the roles are going to be reversed. We're going to be restored by having the ones that the captives. They're going to be captives. Matter of fact, I end off on this in the book of Isaiah 14:2. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, that's justice. That's what the scriptures is filled throughout. And that's why you had within the slave Bible multiple scriptures such as this, to be taken out. But at the end of the day, justice will be served. So yeah, I can just hold it edifying, like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Let's teach the word on true faith and sincerity. Shalom.